Welcome back to the Sabermetrics Network. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to be talking about PDO, which was created by Brian King. And what PDO does is it measures the amount of luck involved in a team's performance over a given year, as well as an individual's performance over a given year. Now, PDO takes a look at two individual variables: save percentage, specifically at even strength, and shooting percentage, specifically at even strength. Now those two make up team PDO, and those two variables, while given players on the ice, measures that individual's PDO. Now, why are we using shooting percentage and save percentage? Well, those two variables are primarily driven by luck. Sure, there are exceptions where a player consistently posts an above average shooting percentage, or vice versa, posts or his team has a high save percentage while he's on the ice. But generally, if a player posts an above average shooting percentage, on the other side, in terms of the team's save percentage, it's generally below average while that player's on the ice. And generally, it's, to keep things simple, a player who's good on offense is generally not as good on defense, and vice versa. A player who's good at blocking shots, defending the net, always sees his team posting an above average save percentage while he's on the ice. Generally, he posts a below average shooting percentage while he's on the ice. Now, there are a few exceptions to that, but it's so rare that PDO, while not perfect, is a pretty good stat and marker to use to predict future performance, or at least one component of future performance. That is isolating for the factor of luck. Now, the statistic PDO has a median of 1,000. So if someone posts a PDO above 1,000, they're generally going to regress back to 1,000. So if you post a 1,050 PDO, your numbers across the board, generally speaking, are going to regress pretty sharply. If it's 1,010, they'll regress because you obviously had a lot of good luck on your team, but not as sharply as someone with a 1,050 PDO. Someone with a 980 PDO had a lot of bad luck, and their numbers across the board, generally speaking, will regress back up to the 1,000 mark. Now, this doesn't always happen instantly. It might not happen for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, maybe even more than a year. It might take until the next NHL season to see his numbers regress back. Now, this statistic, you might think, is somewhat similar to BABIP, batting average on balls in play in baseball. And it is, because BABIP, batting average on balls in play, measures whether your average is the result of skill or if there's luck involved on the with the balls hit into the playing field. So with that all in mind, and now that we've gone over the basics for PDO, let's apply it to the Jordan Staal trade, which happened a couple of hours ago. He got traded from the Penguins to the Hurricanes, and let's apply it to arguably the top free agent on the NHL market, Alexander Semin. So Jordan Staal, 23 years old, two-way center, a lot of potential. He's going to Carolina, where he'll play with his brother Eric Staal. Now, Jordan posted a 984 PDO, so his numbers might go up a little bit, considering he had some bad luck, besides the injuries, of course. So his numbers will generally stay the same, although, of course, with breakout rate, his numbers might go up because he's only 23 going on 24. But when we look at the component of luck, he didn't have a lot of good luck. So you know his numbers won't be influenced by that when predicting his numbers for next year. Now, Alexander Semin, top free agent on the market for the Washington Capitals, posted a 1,011 PDO, slightly above average. So his numbers, given his age, might regress downward slightly, not significantly at all. So for the most part, his numbers will stay the same.